Well, I'm Joshua Vandiver, and I'm a grad student in political theory here at Princeton University. And this is my husband, Henry.
Yeah, I'm Henry. Henry Velandia. I'm from Venezuela actually, and I'm 27 years old. And we got married.
And we're married in Connecticut. And because of the Federal Defense of Marriage Act, our marriage isn't recognized. Same-sex marriages aren't recognized no matter what state they're contracted in and no matter what state you live in. They're not recognized by the federal government. So that has consequences for all same-sex married couples, but for us, it has a huge consequence because I can't sponsor Henry for a green card as my spouse, just like every other non-gay couple is able to sponsor the spouse who's from another country. So as a consequence, Henry's in deportation proceedings, and he's going to be ripped away from me, basically, and our marriage destroyed because of this so-called Defense of Marriage Act.
We've been together for 4 years, so it's not like we just met.
We met here in Princeton, actually, 4 years ago. We met online and hit it off immediately.
Yeah, even though we went online, I used to come to Princeton a lot because I had many friends in the grad school, and we go to this place called D-Bar, which is really famous among grad students. But the funny thing is we didn't meet there, like Josh said, we met online, and we hit it off right away. We met November 12th in 2006, so we are almost 4 years since we met. It's been a blessing to meet Josh. I come from a really machista and really religious background, and being in America, it has been like an opportunity for me to see, who I am and become myself. And when I came here, like any other person, you have American dream, so you just, fight for it. And I came here after my mom, my sister came, and it's so hard to see after so many years of work and becoming who you are, coming out, and I'm meeting the love of my life. How
the life we built together.
The life we built together could at any point like be stopped just because we're being discriminated against because our marriage is not recognized by the federal government.
Yeah, and as a U.S. citizen, an American, I've never faced this kind of discrimination from my government before. I never would have contemplated not being able to marry the person that I love, have that person be my spouse, and if they're from another country, sponsor them to be in this country with me. The fact I can't do that, it does make me indignant. But it also makes me indignant that there are other couples like us, binational couples, who because of the federal government can't be together. Their marriages are torn apart, but also all same-sex married couples, that their marriages aren't recognized by the federal government either. So that's why the two of us are fighting against DOMA, the Defense of Marriage Act, and fighting for its repeal. And to help couples like us who need change right now before the legislators might get to the repeal of DOMA, we're asking for the immediate halt to deportations of people like Henry, spouses of gay and lesbian American citizens who are being taken away from their spouses. Those deportations can stop right now. Janet Napolitano at Homeland Security and Eric Holder at the Justice Department, we're asking people to urge their congressmen and senators to contact Napolitano and Holder and stop the deportation of spouses. They can do that. I mean, we've been really blessed as a couple to be at Princeton and to have met here. I mean, when we met in November 4 years ago, and then that next summer we moved together to Whitman College, the new undergraduate dorm at Princeton, and we've lived there ever since.
Yeah, it has been a really great experience to be part of the undergrad, students, and see how we either one way or the other we are kind of like become like a gay influence, meaning gay
a model.
A model, that's a word. I'm sorry, not influence. A model to kids to see how how we've been together. I teach in Whitman College salsa, and Josh works teaches at you know.
Yeah, in political theory.
Yeah.
So they learn rather different things from us. I precept in political theory, ancient Greek political thought.
And many of their students come to salsa class, and then so they have many of them have the opportunity to meet both of us. And it feels really cool to in Princeton be able to come yourself, you know, to become yourself and get to know yourself better. When you're in a relationship like us, it has been a blessing.
The university is really supportive as well. We've been, in the eyes of the university, we have been domestic partners for the whole time that we've been at Whitman, so over 3 years now. And it's very advanced of the university to have that option for us.
Yeah, we recently opened a Facebook cause page, and only 4 days ago, and it has been incredible support that we've got, not just from Princeton people, because a lot of Princeton kids are supporting our cause now, but you know, my salsa community, I'm a professional salsa dancer, so it was really hard for me also to, you know, show everyone or come out to all my work business and what I do, because it's part of the Latin community, you know. So it was like a step that I had to take. But I've been impressed with how many people are supporting my cause, and family too. Some family are supporting that around here. Well, family, my salsa family, I meant. Back home, there is many people who are not really happy about it. But far family are happy about it, you know. So it's been hard regarding that your own people, your own family does support you, but many people who are not your family. But I'm linked to them through salsa. This dancing is been beautiful. So our Facebook page is facebook.com/save our marriage, and if you click there, you will see. And we ask people to join our cause just by clicking like, right?
Right, because there's strength in numbers, and we can't be ignored by politicians. The more numbers that we have. And the amazing thing about the Facebook page has been the stories that have come back to us of other couples in similar situations to ours. There's some of them that really surprise us. Like one is a Princeton undergrad, an American, but he is basically in exile from his own land. He's in Italy to stay with his boyfriend, who he can't sponsor to come back with him as his fiancée or his spouse to come back to America with him. Another couple that wrote they were young, right? Yeah,
they were 19 or 20. Yeah, it's this kid goes to a university in Florida, and he's American, and his boyfriend is Colombian, and they were a little bit hopeless because they were thinking about the future, what's going to happen, because his boyfriend, you know, they would like to get married, but they know if they do, they won't get anything out of it, and even though they want to prove their love, he feels helpless, like he can help the love of his life. And when he saw our cause page, he was so inspired, and he wrote Josh, how beautiful it is that we're fighting for this, and they want to support us. And there are many kids who are in the same situation who like it's been a blessing to us that we are inspirational to many kids, and not just couples are getting married, but also teenagers who are supporting us. A lot of teenagers, and in less than 4 days we got 2,500 people. So it's been great.
I mean, just that idea that we're not just fighting for our marriage, we're fighting for other marriages and also future marriages like those that those young people could have, and thus open up a kind of hopeful path for them, that they don't have to feel that they're going to be second-class citizens in their own country, and they don't have to despair that they're not going to be able to be together like they always expected they could be. I mean, it really is surprising that here we are in America, and Henry and I are having to think about me being a refugee from my own country, leaving the USA to be with the person that I love. Whether we'd go to the UK or to Europe, we do it to stay together. But I don't want to leave my country, and I don't think I should have to.
Yeah, to add to that, like Josh was saying, we're fighting for our lives, and we're fighting for love, for our lives, and we're fighting for equal rights in this country. That's kind of like our motto as well.
Because you dance, so you're dancing for this.
Yeah, I dance. In fact, I was in a TV show a month ago, It's called Mira Quien Baila. It's from Univision. It's a Latin channel. And I had the opportunity to work with them for a month with dance. It's like Dancing with the Stars kind of thing. And it was a great experience. And I started sharing now with some of them my story right now. They didn't, back then they didn't really know what's going on. And some of them really supportive. Recognized.
And it's hard for me to see his dreams, like Mira Quien Baila being on that show, have to be put on hold. Like he couldn't keep working with the show because his work authorization was up after 3 episodes. But if we had our marriage, and will have our marriage recognized like every other non-gay marriage is recognized, and I could sponsor him for his green card just like every other couple, then he would be on the show now and he'd be pursuing his dreams. So it's hard for me to see that those dreams are being stopped. I mean, one of the things that drew me to him originally was the way that he came from Venezuela. He learned English in England for 9 months, went off, by himself to do that, then comes to America and builds this whole new life. He becomes this professional dancer. He starts his own dance school, Hot Salsa Hot. I mean, this is what America's about, that you can come from nothing, and entrepreneurship and drive and charisma, that you can build a whole new life in this country. And that sort of positive, Henry's phrase is, just go for it. Like, don't let doubts, don't let fears stop you. Just go for it. Do what you love, do what you dream. I try to do the same thing. He's taught me to do that, to not be afraid. And it's an important lesson that we all have to learn, I think.